Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about all the features, changes, and updates that I'd like Rockstar Games to make on the August 2nd DLC when the Stunt Race creator is added into the game. So the other day, I was on Twitter, and I got a question from Devin, who tweeted at me, what top 5 features and or things do you want to see in Rockstar's next DLC for Grand Theft Auto Online? And he used the hashtag AskBoss as well, and I thought, you know what, Devin? That's a great idea. But I'm not going to do 5 features and things. I'm going to do 10 features and things just to one-up you and to make that much of a better video. I want to give you guys a quick reminder, as this video is going live, I'm on vacation, so live streams will commence as soon as I get back, which is going to be Monday night or Tuesday morning. So expect normal and regular content then. But for now, let's talk about the 5 features and changes that I'd like to see on Rockstar's next DLC, which a lot of people, including myself, are predicting is going to be on August 2nd. When Rockstar adds the Stunt Race creator officially into the game. So because of that, a lot of the things that I'm going to be talking about in this video are going to be features that, in my opinion, would make the Cunning Stunts DLC near 100% perfect. So like I said, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into this and let's get it started. Okay, this is in no particular order of best to worst or first to worst or whatever the case might be, but the number one spot, a new property slot. So we've been talking about this a lot recently, one because Rockstar has been, bringing it to light with all the discounts on garages they've been doing and whatnot. But I really do think a 6th property is needed in online. And I get the argument. Some people don't have 5 full garages. That's totally cool. But what harm is it if Rockstar adds another 6th garage? If you don't want a 6th garage, don't buy one. But there should at least be the option to have one for those of us like myself that are maxed out fully at 5 total garages and 50 total vehicles. So that would be awesome if they actually did that. I think in order for Rockstar to add a new property into the game, they have to include it in a DLC that's downloadable and not just tunable stuff. So I'm hoping that that is something that arrives on August 2nd, either a new property slot or a new garage or apartment, whatever the case is for us to buy in Grand Theft Auto Online so we can store our cars. At the number 2 spot, more outfit slots. So as I mentioned, Rockstar gave us a lot of great new clothing. They're still giving us new clothing to this day with like the Jock Cranley suits and whatnot, and we didn't get more outfit slots. I know there's a lot of people, including myself, that have a lot of them. And as we get more updates, I want to have some outfits from the old ones and some outfits from the new ones, but that's remaining kind of difficult to do every time we get new clothing and every time there isn't another outfit slot added, which is even more robust than the garages because Rockstar have actually added more properties and apartments into the game, but have never increased the outfit slot, even after all the DLCs we've gotten. So I think it's certainly time for them to do that, especially considering they just reorganized the interaction menu. It would make perfect sense for them to add, at least at a minimum, I would think, 5 new outfit slots. That would be really nice of them, and that would be epic for online. At the number 3 spot, more configurable options for the Rockstar created stunt races. So in the stunt races, you can't change any of the features. You can't change any of the options for whether you want it to be daytime or nighttime, or whether you want traffic to be turned on or off, or whether you want, catch up to be turned on or off, or anything like that. You really can't upgrade or change a lot of the stunt races, and I think they need to do that. Now, I understand that with the custom stunt race creator, you will be able to upgrade and change all the races to your liking, and because I know some people are still going to want to do the Rockstar created stunt races, I think those options need to be available. I mean, some of the most popular jobs on Grand Theft Auto Online Social Club are not custom created jobs, but the ones Rockstar have added into the game. So I think making some options to change those up would be nice and would certainly be much appreciated. At the number 4 spot, fix the Drift Tampa. And what I mean by that is making it a muscle car. So I don't know if Rockstar has the capability or the capacity to do that, but the Drift Tampa is essentially ruined because it is a sports car. I mean, it looks amazing, it sounds amazing, it feels amazing, but because it's competing against other vehicles like the Elegy, the Feltzer, and the Masako race car and the Jester race car, it's outclassed and cannot be used in sports car races effectively. So Rockstar, please, if you're listening to this video, consider changing the Drift Tampa to the muscle car. So many people would appreciate that if you did that, and it would make so many fans of the Drift Tampa that much happier, because not only could they use it in car shows and drifting and cruising, but they could also use it in races too, which would be so nice. Number 5, fix the supercar spoiler bug. So I think this is an issue with more than just supercars, but I think it's most most prevalent on the supercars. You guys know that because all three of those vehicles come with default spoilers, unless you change them, you're not going to get the traction benefit. So even though spoilers come default on the brand new supercars like the Progen Tyrus, the RE7B, and the ETR1, unless you change the spoiler option, it's just not going to give you any impact on the car, which is extremely misleading in the Los Santos custom shop because the little blue bar doesn't change if you don't upgrade the spoiler. Also, I think they need to fix the spoiler on the ETR1 as well. If you literally hit like a light pole, that thing comes flying off, which I don't think should be the case. I don't think if you hit a light pole, your car should just like start flying pieces off, especially a spoiler that's supposed to be like well bolted to the car and whatnot. So I think that would be a nice fix from Rockstar if they address the spoilers, the speed glitch issues, the bugs, and everything revolving around those new supercars in game. At the number 6 spot, allow us to change the color of stock wheels. So we can do this through a glitch using the iFruit app. I've made a video on this, so if you want to find out how to do that, just search that on my channel. But I think by default, the stock wheel colors should be able to be changed. I mean, even on the Drift Tampa, Rockstar advertised the fact that it had stock neon green wheels. But in reality, when you get it in game, it's got the alloy wheels. So they've clearly changed the photo of it to look really cool, but when we get it in game, we don't get it that way. But of course, again, you can do it through the iFruit app, but that's a pain. And every time you want to change the color of your wheels, you've got to use the app and you got to do a trick with muscle wheels. So it's a big pain. Colored stock wheels needs to be an option that's already in the Los Santos custom shop. I don't know why it can't be done. The technology or software is in the game for it to be done, but for whatever reason, that's one of those weird quirks that Rockstar just doesn't seem to want to add in the game, and I know would make so many people happy if they actually did. At the number 7 spot, fix the stunt race checkpoints and also don't limit the creator. So I think they've already done a pretty good job with this, fixing some of the checkpoints that don't seem to be placed perfectly when you drive over them, as well as some of the ramps. Like, they're meant for you to like go flying over the checkpoint. So I think Rockstar should work on those a little bit, but also don't limit the creators when it comes to the stunt race update. So I know Rockstar is going to be adding the stunt race creators soon, but I just don't want them to limit us. I want the talented creators to be able to do whatever they want, stack props the way they want, remove items the way they want, essentially have free reign to control and create these amazing tracks and stunt courses. So that's my hope, and that's one thing that I wish they do, just not limiting the creators and also making some small fixes to some of the checkpoints in the current races that we have right now. At the number 8 spot, I thought this would be a pretty cool idea, and that is crew color race jumpsuits. So Rockstar has added a bunch of cool, obviously, racing and biker suits in the game, but how cool would it be if you could design a crew logo and a crew color that could be applied to these racing suits? That would be pretty awesome. So again, you can do the same technology with shirts in games, with jackets. You can obviously apply your crew color to cars and crew logos to cars. Why can't we do it to the new racing gear? That would be so cool, especially if you're racing in a crew all together in the same lobby. How epic would it be if you're all wearing the same racing jumpsuit or racing biker suit? That would be really cool. So I'm hoping that they somehow implement some crew colors and crew emblems into some of the new racing gear. At the number 9 spot, allow helmets to be used in cars. So that's another thing Rockstar did. They introduced all these new helmets into the game, these new racing attires that look amazing, but they don't allow helmets in the cars, which in my opinion is kind of dumb. Now, I also made a video on how you could do this, how you could kind of glitch it into the game, but at the same rate, I think it needs to be done by default. I don't think it has to be a thing that you should have to glitch into the game in order to work. We got unbelievably cool new racing helmets, but for the most part, when you're in a vehicle, you can't even use it. So in my opinion, that's kind of dumb, and I certainly think that that needs to be fixed because you can't even use the glitches in the stunt races. So even when you go to do actual racing, you're still not going to be able to, I guess, use the race glitch to get the helmet to work, which is kind of dumb. All right, and finally, at the number 10 spot today, I'd like to see more configurable pop-up headlights, very similar to what we saw on the Tropos Rally, the Lampadati Tropos. That was an unbelievably cool feature, and I think Rockstar needs to have more of that in the game. I don't know what other cars could be, I guess, eligible for those pop-up style headlights, but I think a feature like that is pretty incredible, and if applicable, I would would love to see them add them to some future vehicles. But anyways, that is my future DLC wish list for the features, changes, updates, and everything else I want Rockstar to work on the August 2nd DLC. It's going to be coming out in just about a week or so. So let me know what you think about this list in the comment section down below. If you could have one thing changed in that update, let me know what that would be in the comment section right now. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.